The notification appeared on Marcus's phone at 2:47 p.m. on a Tuesday that felt like any other. It was from an unknown number, no message attached, just a video file. He almost deleted it, assuming it was spam, but something made him tap the screen. The footage was grainy, clearly from a hotel security camera. The timestamp read 3 days ago, Saturday evening. Marcus watched as a woman in a navy dress walked through a lobby, her dark hair falling past her shoulders in waves he'd recognize anywhere. She moved with that familiar confident stride, checking her phone as she approached the elevators. The woman turned slightly, and Marcus's breath caught. It was Rachel, his wife. But Rachel had been at book club on Saturday. She'd left at 6:30, kissed him goodbye, complained about having to read another dystopian novel she didn't enjoy. She'd come home at 11, smelling of wine and carrying on about how Sarah had monopolized the entire discussion again. Marcus replayed the video. The timestamp showed 8:43 p.m. The woman, Rachel, pressed the elevator button, turned once more toward the camera, and smiled at someone off-screen. It was definitely her. The small scar above her left eyebrow, the way she tucked her hair behind her ear, the silver bracelet he'd given her for their anniversary. His hands trembled as he forwarded the video to his own email, then deleted the message. He sat in his home office for the next 3 hours, watching the 15-second clip over and over, trying to find some explanation that made sense. A work event she'd forgotten to mention? But Rachel worked from home as a graphic designer. A surprise party she'd helped organize? But whose? When Rachel came home from her yoga class that evening, Marcus was waiting at the kitchen table, his laptop open. "Hey, babe," she said, dropping her gym bag by the door. "You look serious. Everything okay? I need to ask you something." His voice sounded strange to his own ears. Rachel poured herself water, her back to him. "Sure. What's up? Where were you on Saturday night?" She turned, confusion crossing her face. "Saturday? Book club, you know that. Why?" Marcus turned the laptop around. "Then who is this?" Rachel moved closer, squinting at the screen. He watched her face carefully as the video played. Her expression shifted from confusion to shock, her hand flying to her mouth. "Marcus, that's not," she leaned in closer. "Where did you get this?" "Someone sent it to me. Anonymously." "That's not me." Her voice was firm, but her eyes darted away from the screen. "Rachel, come on. Look at it. That's you. That's your dress, your hair, your bracelet. Lots of people have bracelets like this." She touched the silver band on her wrist defensively. "And yes, okay, she looks like me, but I was at Sarah's house. We all were, me, Sarah, Jennifer, Amanda, and Keisha. We had book club like we do every month. From 6:30 to 11. Yes. Call any of them. They'll tell you." Marcus had already considered this. "I will. Give me Sarah's number." Something flickered across Rachel's face. Was it panic? But she quickly composed herself. "You're really going to call my friends and interrogate them? Over some random video that probably isn't even from around here?" The hotel is the Meridian downtown, 20 minutes from Sarah's house. Rachel's jaw tightened. "I don't appreciate being accused of something I didn't do. I was at book club. Period. If you don't trust me, that's a different problem." She grabbed her gym bag and stormed upstairs. Marcus heard the bedroom door slam. He sat alone in the kitchen, staring at the frozen image of his wife, or someone identical to her, smiling at a stranger in a hotel lobby. His phone buzzed. Another unknown number. Another video file. This time, the footage showed the same woman exiting an elevator on the 7th floor. A man stepped out beside her, his hand resting on her lower back in a gesture too familiar to be casual. The camera angle was wrong to see his face, but Marcus noticed something that made his blood run cold. The man was wearing a watch Marcus recognized. He'd seen it just last weekend at their barbecue, on the wrist of his brother, Daniel. Marcus didn't sleep that night. Rachel stayed in the guest room, claiming she needed space after being falsely accused. He spent the dark hours studying both videos, zooming in on every detail, trying to convince himself he was wrong about the watch. But the distinctive blue face and leather strap were unmistakable. Daniel had shown it off at the barbecue, calling it his midlife crisis purchase. By morning, Marcus had a plan. Instead of confronting Rachel or Daniel directly, he would verify her alibi. If she was telling the truth about book club, the videos had some other explanation. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe the watch was coincidence. He waited until Rachel left for a client meeting at 10, then called Sarah Chen, the book club organizer. "Marcus, is everything okay?" Sarah's voice carried that careful concern people use when they suspect marital problems. "I need to ask you about Saturday night. Rachel was at book club, right?" A pause. Too long. "Yes, of course. We finished around 10:30. What book were you discussing?" That dystopian one. The one about the colony on Mars." Sarah's voice lifted uncertainly. "Rachel said it was about a revolution." "Right, yes. Revolution on Mars. That's what I meant." Marcus's chest tightened. "Sarah, I need you to be honest with me. Was Rachel really there the entire time?" Another pause. "Marcus, I don't want to get involved in whatever's going on. Please. It's important." Sarah sighed deeply. "She was there. From about 7 to 10:30. We all saw her." "All of you? Jennifer, Amanda, and Keisha too?" "Yes." But Sarah's voice had changed, become wooden. She was reading from a script, Marcus realized. Or repeating one. After hanging up, Marcus called Jennifer Wright, Rachel's friend since college. Jennifer was a terrible liar. It was why she'd never succeeded in playing poker at their game nights. "Hey, Jen. Quick question about Saturday's book club." "Oh, Marcus, hi. Saturday was great. We had such a good discussion." Her voice was too bright, too enthusiastic. "What did you guys eat?" "Eat? Oh, Sarah made that amazing spinach dip she always makes. And there was wine, obviously. Cheese and crackers." "Rachel said you ordered Thai food." Silence. Then, "Right, yes. Thai food too. Sarah's dip and Thai food. We were really hungry." Marcus felt sick. "Jen, what's going on?" "Nothing. Everything's fine. Listen, I have to go." "Jennifer, please. I know Rachel wasn't there Saturday night. Or at least not the whole time. Someone sent me video of her at the Meridian Hotel at 8:43. Jennifer's sharp intake of breath was all the confirmation he needed. "Jen, talk to me." "I can't." Her voice dropped to a whisper. "Marcus, just let it go. Please. You don't understand what you're digging into." "Then help me understand." "I can't. We all swore." She stopped abruptly. "I have to go." The line went dead. Marcus tried Amanda next, then Keisha. Amanda claimed she couldn't talk and quickly ended the call. Keisha didn't answer at all. But their reactions told him everything. They were all lying. They'd all agreed to cover for Rachel. But why? His phone rang. Unknown number again. Marcus answered, his heart pounding. "Stop calling Rachel's friends." The voice was female, distorted through some kind of filter. "You're making trouble where there doesn't need to be any." "Who is this?" "Someone trying to help you. Leave it alone, Marcus. Rachel was at book club. She's not cheating on you." "Then who's in the videos?" "Sometimes things aren't what they seem. Drop it, or you'll destroy more than just your marriage." "Is that a threat?" "It's advice. From someone who knows what you stand to lose." The call ended. Marcus sat staring at his phone, his mind racing. The distorted voice, the coordinated alibis, the cryptic warnings. This was bigger than an affair. This was organized. Planned. He opened his laptop and searched for the Meridian Hotel's website, looking for their phone number. If Rachel had checked in Saturday night, there would be a record. Credit card statements. Something concrete. But as he scrolled through their recent charges, nothing appeared from the Meridian. He checked Rachel's phone records. She'd left her phone on the kitchen counter that morning. The location data showed she'd been at Sarah's address Saturday night, just as she'd claimed. How was that possible? Unless someone else had her phone. Unless they'd all planned this together, with one person carrying Rachel's phone to create a false digital trail while Rachel went to the hotel. But that level of deception required cooperation from all of them. Why would Rachel's entire friend group help her cover up an affair? What hold did she have over them? Or, the thought made his stomach turn, what were they all hiding together? Marcus pulled up his brother's number. He needed to know about that watch. But as his finger hovered over Daniel's contact, a text message appeared from yet another unknown number. It was a photo. 5 women sitting in a living room with wine glasses, laughing at the camera. Rachel, Sarah, Jennifer, Amanda, and Keisha. The timestamp showed Saturday night at 9:15 p.m., exactly when Rachel was supposedly at the hotel. But Marcus had worked in digital marketing long enough to know how easy it was to fake a timestamp. And as he zoomed in on the image, he noticed something odd about the lighting. The shadows were wrong. The photo had been edited. Someone was trying very hard to convince him Rachel had been at book club, which meant someone was very worried about what he'd discover if he kept digging. Marcus decided to visit Daniel unannounced. His brother lived in a downtown loft, 15 minutes from the Meridian Hotel. It was Wednesday afternoon, and Daniel worked from home on Wednesdays, managing his investment portfolio in his pajamas, a luxury Marcus had always envied. The doorman recognized Marcus and waved him through. When Daniel answered his apartment door, he was indeed in pajamas, looking surprised but pleased. "Marcus, this is unexpected. Everything okay?" Daniel stepped aside to let him in. "Can we talk?" "Of course. Want coffee?" Daniel headed to his kitchen, which was really just one corner of his open-plan loft. "You look terrible, by the way. What's going on?" Marcus pulled out his phone and showed Daniel the second video, the one with the man in the hallway. "Notice anything?" Marcus asked. Daniel squinted at the screen, watching the footage of the woman and man exiting the elevator. His expression remained neutral, but Marcus saw his brother's jaw tighten almost imperceptibly. "Looks like someone at a hotel," Daniel said carefully. "Why are you showing me this?" "That's Rachel. Or someone who looks exactly like her. And that man," Marcus paused, watching his brother's face. "He's wearing a watch that looks a lot like yours." Daniel laughed, but it sounded forced. "Marcus, come on. Half the men in this city have watches like that. You think I'm sneaking around hotels with your wife?" "I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you to look at it and tell me honestly, is that you?" Daniel looked at the video again, longer this time. When he spoke, his voice was quieter. The angle's wrong to see his face. "Could be anyone." "Daniel." "It's not me, Marcus." Daniel met his eyes directly. "I swear to you, I'm not having an affair with Rachel. The idea is absurd." Marcus wanted to believe him. Daniel had always been the dependable one, the brother who'd helped him move apartments, who'd loaned him money for the engagement ring, who'd been his best man. But something in Daniel's voice was off. "Where were you Saturday night?" "Saturday." Daniel poured coffee, his back to Marcus. "I had a date. Met someone on that app, the one with the blue logo. We had dinner at Marcello's." "Can anyone verify that?" Daniel turned, his expression hardening. "You want me to prove my alibi? Seriously?" "Someone sent me these videos anonymously. Someone's trying to tell me something. Or someone's trying to mess with your head." Daniel set down the coffee mug harder than necessary. "Maybe someone who has a grudge against Rachel. Or you. Have you considered that?" Marcus hadn't. "Like who?" "I don't know. Someone from Rachel's past? A client she turned down? Think about it. Anonymous videos, fake timestamps, your wife's friends acting weird. This is psychological warfare, not evidence of an affair." It made sense. But it didn't explain why all of Rachel's friends were lying about book club. They're covering for her, Marcus said. Sarah, Jennifer, all of them. They have a coordinated story, but it falls apart when you push on the details. And someone called me with a voice distorter, told me to stop asking questions. Daniel's eyes widened. A voice distorter? Marcus, this is getting serious. Have you gone to the police? And tell them what? My wife was at a hotel when she said she was at book club. No, tell them someone's harassing you with anonymous videos and threatening phone calls. Daniel pulled out his own phone. Here, I'll call them right now. Wait. Marcus grabbed his brother's wrist, and that's when he saw it. Daniel wasn't wearing his watch. He never went without it, had even worn it to bed since buying it, claiming it tracked his sleep patterns. Where's your watch? Daniel pulled his arm back. It broke. I sent it out for repairs yesterday. Let me see the receipt. Are you kidding me right now? Daniel, please. Just show me you had it repaired and I'll drop this. Daniel's face flushed red. I'm your brother, Marcus. You really think I'd betray you like that? Then show me the receipt. They stared at each other, the silence stretching between them like a chasm. Finally, Daniel walked to his bedroom and returned with a small slip of paper. He handed it to Marcus. The receipt was from a watch repair shop downtown, dated Tuesday, yesterday. But something about it looked wrong. The paper was too crisp, too new. And when Marcus held it up to the light, he could see the faint outline of another printed text beneath it. This is fake, Marcus said quietly. Get out. Daniel's voice was cold. Daniel. I said get out. I don't have to prove myself to you. You're paranoid and you're destroying your relationships over some blurry video footage. When you're ready to apologize, you know where to find me. Marcus left, but not before taking a photo of the fake receipt. As he walked to his car, his phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Your brother is lying. But not about what you think. Check his bank records from 3 months ago. Large withdrawal. $50,000. Ask him where it went. Marcus sat in his car, staring at the message. How did this person have access to Daniel's financial information? Who was sending these messages? He drove home in a daze, his mind spinning. When he arrived, Rachel's car was in the driveway. He found her in the kitchen, chopping vegetables for dinner as if nothing was wrong. We need to talk, Marcus said. Rachel set down the knife. I agree. Tell me the truth. Were you at the Meridian Hotel Saturday night? Rachel took a deep breath, and for a moment, Marcus thought she was going to confess. Instead, she said something he never expected. Yes, I was there, but not for the reason you think. Marcus felt the floor tilt beneath him. You admit it. Rachel nodded, her hands trembling as she gripped the counter. Sit down. Please. This is complicated. They sat at the kitchen table, the same table where they'd shared 1,000 meals, planned their future, laughed over wine. Now it felt like foreign territory. I was at the Meridian, Rachel began. But I wasn't meeting anyone for an affair. Marcus, I was meeting Daniel. The words hit him like a physical blow. What? Not like that. Rachel reached for his hand, but he pulled away. God, no. Never like that. Daniel came to me 3 months ago with a problem. A serious problem. What kind of problem requires secret hotel meetings? Rachel's eyes filled with tears. His being blackmailed. Marcus stared at her. What? 3 months ago, Daniel made a mistake. A huge mistake. He was drunk at a business conference in Chicago, and he hit someone with his car. The room spun. He what? It was late, the street was empty, and the person came out of nowhere. Daniel panicked. He drove away. The person wasn't seriously hurt, just bruised, apparently, but Daniel left the scene. Hit and run. He could go to prison. Marcus couldn't process what he was hearing. Daniel wouldn't. He was terrified. He came to me because I'm the only lawyer he knows personally, remember? From before I switched to graphic design. Rachel wiped her eyes. He begged me not to tell you. You've always looked up to him, thought he was perfect. He couldn't bear disappointing you. So you've been helping him? In secret? Rachel nodded. The victim found out who he was, probably ran his plates or something. They've been blackmailing him. $50,000 so far, with demands for more. We've been trying to figure out how to handle it without destroying his life. The hotel meetings. We couldn't meet at his place or here, too risky if someone was watching him. Public places felt too exposed. Hotel lobbies are anonymous. We'd meet there to discuss options, look over documents. That's why Sarah and the others covered for me. They knew I was helping Daniel with a legal crisis, but I swore them to secrecy. I told them you couldn't know. Marcus felt dizzy. And the man in the hallway? That was Daniel. Yes. We'd rented a conference room on the 7th floor that night to spread out all the documents. It was cheaper than a lawyer's office and more private. It made a horrible kind of sense. But something still felt wrong. Who sent me the videos? Rachel's face darkened. The blackmailer. They must have been following Daniel, saw us together, and assumed we were having an affair. Now they're trying to use that against both of us, pressure Daniel to pay more, or destroy your marriage, or both. How do you know it's the blackmailer? Who else would it be? Who else would have footage from that hotel, from exactly the nights we met? They're escalating, Marcus. They want Daniel to know they're watching everything. Everyone. Marcus stood, pacing. We need to go to the police. We can't. Daniel will go to prison. The victim wasn't seriously hurt, but leaving the scene is a felony. His career, his life, everything would be destroyed. So what? We just let someone blackmail him forever. Rachel's phone buzzed. She looked at it and went pale. Oh God. What? She turned the screen toward him. It was a photo of Jennifer Wright entering the Meridian Hotel, timestamp from 2 weeks ago. They're going after all of us now, Rachel whispered. Marcus grabbed the phone. What was Jennifer doing there? She came with me once. I needed support, someone to wait in the lobby while I met with Daniel. She didn't even know what we were discussing. Rachel's voice cracked. Marcus, this person knows everything. They've been watching all of us. Another text arrived, this time to Marcus's phone. Meet me at the Meridian tonight. Room 714. Come alone, or everyone's secrets get exposed, including yours. Marcus stared at the message. Including mine? What does that mean? Rachel looked confused. I don't know. Do you have a secret? No, I don't. But even as he said it, a cold realization crept over him. Last year, during that business trip to Seattle, the woman at the hotel bar, they'd only talked, had a few drinks. Nothing happened. But they'd exchanged numbers. And she'd texted him a few times after, flirty messages he'd ignored and deleted. Or thought he'd deleted. Marcus. Rachel was watching him carefully. What is it? Nothing. Nothing happened. But someone might think, he couldn't finish the sentence. We're being played, Rachel said. All of us. This blackmailer isn't just after money. They're trying to tear apart our entire circle. Make us turn on each other. Marcus looked at his wife, really looked at her. The woman he'd suspected of betrayal was trying to protect his brother. The brother he'd trusted had been living a lie. And the friends who'd covered for Rachel were part of a conspiracy of kindness, not betrayal. I'm going to that meeting, Marcus said. Absolutely not. It could be dangerous. If I don't go, they'll expose everything. Daniel's secret. Whatever they think they have on me. We'll lose everything anyway. Rachel grabbed his arm. Then I'm coming with you. They said come alone. And you trust them? Rachel's eyes blazed. No. We do this together, or not at all. Marcus's phone rang. Daniel's name flashed on the screen. "Don't answer it," Rachel said. "Not yet. We need a plan first." But Marcus answered anyway. "Daniel." His brother's voice was frantic. "Marcus, I just got a message. Someone knows. They know everything. They're going to tell you." "I already know. Rachel told me." Silence. Then, she did. About the hit and run. The blackmail. All of it. Daniel's breath caught. "Marcus, I'm so sorry. I never wanted to drag Rachel into this, or you, or anyone. I was just so scared and stupid, and we're meeting the blackmailer tonight. At the Meridian." "What? No. Marcus, you can't. Room 714. Do you know it?" Another pause. "That's not a guest room. That's the conference room we rented. But we didn't book it for tonight." "Someone did." Marcus and Rachel arrived at the Meridian Hotel at 9 p.m., an hour before the meeting. They'd spent the afternoon forming a plan, calling in one more person they trusted, Marcus's old college friend, Detective Lisa Morrison. She'd agreed to wait in an unmarked car outside, ready to intervene if things went wrong. The lobby was nearly empty, just a tired-looking businessman at the bar and a couple checking in. Marcus and Rachel took the elevator to the 7th floor in silence, their hands clasped together. Room 714 was at the end of the hallway. The door was slightly ajar. "This feels like a trap," Rachel whispered. "Probably is." Marcus pushed the door open. The conference room was dark except for a laptop glowing on the table, its screen facing the door. As they entered, the door clicked shut behind them and the lights flickered on. But the room was empty. Marcus approached the laptop cautiously. A video was queued up on the screen, ready to play. He pressed spacebar. The video showed Daniel's car, dashboard camera footage, from 3 months ago. The dark Chicago street. The figure stepping out between parked cars. The sickening thud. Daniel's panicked voice, "Oh God, oh God, oh God." Then the car speeding away. But as the video continued, something unexpected happened. The camera angle switched to a street view, showing the victim getting up, brushing themselves off, and walking away with barely a limp. Then the video cut to the same person, in daylight, standing with another figure. Marcus leaned closer. The second person looked familiar. Very familiar. "Is that?" Rachel's voice trailed off. It was Sarah Chen, Rachel's friend, the book club organizer. The video continued. Sarah handing the victim an envelope. The victim counting money. Both of them laughing. "It was staged," Marcus breathed. The whole thing was staged. A voice came from the laptop speakers, not distorted this time, but clear and female. Sarah's voice. "Congratulations. You figured it out faster than I expected." The laptop camera activated, showing Sarah's face. She was somewhere dim, probably her car. "Why?" Rachel's voice shook with rage. "Sarah, why would you do this?" "Because Daniel deserved it. Because all of you deserve it." Sarah's face was cold, emotionless. "You have everything. Perfect marriages, financial security, your cozy little lives. While I work 2 jobs to pay off student loans, while my husband leaves me for someone younger, while I struggle every single day just to survive. So you created an elaborate blackmail scheme." Marcus couldn't believe what he was hearing. "You hired someone to fake a hit and run." "My cousin. He's an actor. We split the money Daniel paid, money he gave up so easily because it meant nothing to him. Pocket change to someone like Daniel." "I trusted you," Rachel said. "We were friends." "Were we? Or was I just the convenient organizer, the one who hosted book club in her shitty apartment while you all complained about your trivial problems?" Jennifer worried about her son's private school admissions. Amanda stressed about which vacation home to buy. Keisha debating whether to remodel her kitchen again. Sarah's laugh was bitter. "You never saw me. None of you did. And the videos you sent Marcus?" Rachel asked. Insurance. I knew eventually Daniel would stop paying or go to the police. So I documented everything, your meetings, your secrets, all of it. I was going to release them, destroy all your relationships, watch your perfect lives crumble. Marcus felt anger rising. You tried to make me think my wife was cheating. You manipulated everyone. And it worked. You suspected Rachel. You suspected Daniel. You called all of Rachel's friends and made them uncomfortable. I turned you all against each other with just a few videos and phone calls. It was almost too easy. What about the others? Rachel demanded. Jennifer, Amanda, Keisha, did they know? Of course not. They really thought they were covering for you to help Daniel. I convinced them it was noble, protecting him from a scandal. They bought every word. Sarah smiled. The best lies are wrapped in truth. Marcus pulled out his phone, keeping his eyes on the screen. You know we're recording this, right? Everything you're saying is being sent to the police. Sarah's smile didn't waver. Go ahead. I've already left the country. I'm calling from Mexico right now, about to move to somewhere without extradition. The $50,000 Daniel paid, plus the $30,000 I'd been saving, is more than enough to start over. By the time police process your recording, I'll be long gone. You won't get away with this, Rachel said. I already have. And there's nothing you can do about it. Except live with the knowledge that you were all so easy to manipulate. So easy to turn against each other. Sarah's face grew serious. Here's the thing about trust. Once it's broken, it never fully heals. You'll always wonder now. Marcus will always have that image of you in the hotel. You'll always remember how quickly he suspected you. Daniel will always know you both know his secret, how he ran away scared and weak. Goodbye, Sarah, Marcus said, and closed the laptop. They stood in silence for a moment. Then Rachel said, She's right, isn't she? About the trust. Marcus turned to his wife. Maybe. But that's her winning, letting her poison everything even after she's gone. He took Rachel's hands. I should have trusted you. I should have asked you directly instead of investigating behind your back. I'm sorry. And I should have told you about Daniel from the beginning. We're supposed to be partners. Rachel's eyes filled with tears. No secrets. No secrets, Marcus agreed. They left the hotel and found Daniel waiting in the lobby, looking haggard. Marcus had called him during the meeting, telling him to come. The three of them sat in the hotel bar while Marcus and Rachel explained everything. $50,000, Daniel said hollowly. I gave her $50,000 for a fake crime. You thought you hit someone, Rachel said gently. Your panic was real. Your guilt was real. She exploited that. I still left the scene. Even if no one was hurt, I still drove away. That says something about who I am. Daniel looked at Marcus. I'm not the person you thought I was. No, Marcus agreed. You're human. Flawed. Scared. Like all of us. Over the next few weeks, they worked with Detective Morrison to build a case against Sarah, though they all knew she was probably beyond reach. The fake victim, Sarah's cousin, was arrested and confessed to the scheme. Jennifer, Amanda, and Keisha were horrified when they learned the truth, apologizing profusely for their role in the deception, however unwitting. Marcus and Rachel went to couples counseling, working through the broken trust. It wasn't easy. Some nights, Marcus would wake up and see Rachel looking at her phone, and his mind would flash to those videos. Other times, Rachel would catch Marcus talking to Daniel and wonder what else they weren't telling her. But slowly, painfully, they rebuilt. Daniel got therapy for his guilt and his drinking. He started being more honest with everyone, more willing to show vulnerability. Sarah was right about one thing, he told Marcus over coffee one morning. I did think money could solve everything. I'm learning it can't. 6 months later, Marcus received a final message from an unknown number. It was a photo of Sarah on a beach somewhere tropical, sunglasses on, drink in hand. The caption read, "Sometimes the villain wins. Live with it." Marcus showed it to Rachel. They looked at it together. Then Marcus deleted it. "She's wrong," Rachel said. "She didn't win." "Didn't she? She's on a beach with our money." "No. She's on a beach, alone, having burned every relationship she had. She proved she could manipulate people, but in doing so, she lost the ability to connect with them authentically. That's not winning. That's sad." Marcus pulled his wife close. "When did you get so wise?" "Probably around the time my husband accused me of cheating based on a blurry security video." He laughed despite himself. "Fair point. They would never be the same people they were before those videos arrived. Trust, once broken, leaves scars. But scars could heal. And sometimes, Marcus thought, going through hell together makes you stronger than if you'd never been tested at all." The book club continued, though they found a new organizer. Marcus and Daniel made a pact to be honest with each other, no matter how uncomfortable. And every Saturday night, Marcus made a point of asking Rachel about her evening, really listening to her answer, grateful for a wife who chose to come home to him. Sometimes the villain does win, Marcus thought. But sometimes the real victory is choosing to trust again anyway, to love despite the risk, to build something beautiful on the ruins of what was destroyed. Sarah had her beach and her money. But Marcus had something she would never understand, a life worth coming back to, people worth trusting, and a future worth fighting for. That, he decided, was the better prize.